Ladies and gentlemen, our best of 7 series between the United States of America and the world is tied at 3 falls apiece. The following contest will decide the winner of the best of 7 series. It is set for 1 fall and is for the Revolution Pro Undisputed British Cruiserweight Championship.
All right, it will be decided here. Rev Pro Cruiserweight Championship. And we're seeing a man, the challenger entering first, representing the United States, former Impact World Champion.
You're right, no stranger to being a champion himself. Mr. All Night Long, but Rich Swann, and I know for a fact that he was wrestling here in this very room virtually all night long. Things went really late for Impact Wrestling, but he's back now to take on the Rev Pro Undisputed British Cruiserweight Champion, and Rich Swann, as we said, no stranger to being a champion himself.
Absolutely big time success. Rich Swann. Deservedly so, Major. There you see Vladimir.
Yeah, he's into it.
Vladimir,
again, I looked to Vladimir to find out like who I need to cheer for, what I need to be into, because impeccable taste.
He's the original tastemaker, trendsetter, and Rich Swann getting the Vladimir seal of approval, as he should. You know, I did a few events with Impact. Shout out to Scott Demore. He runs a great organization over there. But hanging out in the locker room, I was there the day that Rich Swann prouder father, couldn't have a prouder individual about everything that he does.
And he's this baby. He is this baby.
The cutest.
All right, listen. I said this yesterday. Sometimes babies aren't cute. This baby is very cute. So happy for Swann. But I'm gonna be a lot happier if he can manage to put it away for Team USA today.
Speaking of the baby, there's the baby back in the front row.
Yeah. Maybe they could be friends.
If you don't know the name of Rich Swann's opponent, you will very soon. I mean that both figuratively and literally.
He represents England. He is the master of the half crab and the undisputed British Cruiserweight Champion, Michael Oku.
The OJMO. Did I get that right, Faye?
Yeah. Michael Oku, the undisputed British Cruiserweight Champion. As you said, Ian, making waves around the world, but particularly in England in Revolution Pro Wrestling. Michael Oku, he started out as a bit of an underdog. And time again, he has proven himself against elite competitors. He and Speedball Mike Bailey went to the limit, but it's recently his matches.
Oh, there's the baby.
There's the baby.
There's the baby alert.
Oh.
Baby alert.
repping the NWO is the baby.
Right.
But it's Michael Oku's recent match with Will Ospreay
Absolutely.
that has the eyes of the world upon him. And he is not cracking under that pressure. He is here in Dallas representing. You can check out that match.
Well,
It's a must-see.
And you talk about the eyes of the wrestling world. I've seen Scott D'Amore coming in I've seen Tony Khan watching the WrestleCon event and monitoring who the next big thing is. I know WWE is. Rev Pro is a great organization in the UK, but that doesn't mean New Japan is also here. I've seen their decision makers in AAA.
And I know personally from my time in England, from being around Michael Oku, he is someone who has aspirations for even more international superstardom. New Japan, I think, is where he has his sights set. Rev Pro does have that collaboration. They're always working with New Japan. You've always got eyes on the young lions. And for someone like a Michael Oku, every match is important, especially against someone the caliber of a Rich Swann.
It's main event time. Title on the line, series on the line. Match 7 here, tied up 3-3. U.S. versus the world. Ian Riccaboni, Beta Scott. And the bell rings, and we're off for our main event here. WrestleCon, U.S. versus the world. Oku recently made his debut in Germany for WXW. Made his I didn't even realize we called his U.S. debut the other night, Beta.
We did, yes.
This is, I believe, his first U.S. main event.
And it says right there on his trunks, destination everywhere. He wants to be everywhere. It's a world takeover for Michael Oku, and it starts here tonight.
Let's go, Oku! 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 Let's go, Swann! 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 Let's go, Oku!
Extended handshake there.
And Michael Oku, for as decorated he is as a Rev Pro Undisputed British Cruiserweight champion, he's still relatively young into his career. So he looks to people like a Rich Swann, innovative cruiserweights, legendary cruiserweights, pulling off things like that. But Oku, he has watched Rich Swann, he's emulated, he's idolized Rich Swann. Whoa!
Going the drop kick, nobody home there for Oku.
Oh!
Yeah, you talk about emulation. Talk about mirror image.
To be in the ring with one of your heroes, there's a huge intimidation factor there, as you said, and this is Michael Oku, we believe his first United States main event. So much pressure on such a big stage, and thus far, he seems unshaken, Ian. He seems cool, he sees calculated.
And that's what I like. Wow. As you said that.
What happens, Ian? So Rich Swann, he wins the British Undisputed Cruiserweight Championship. Does he defend it here in the United States? Does he start touring regularly with Rev Pro in England? I mean, it would just change the landscape of Revolution Pro for sure.
Now, normally, yeah, if the champion wins, they assume the defense schedule. If the challenger wins, they assume the defense schedule of the champion, barring any previous commitment. So if the defense schedule was in line with Rich Swann's current commitments to Impact, he would defend the title as long as there's no conflicts. Now, traditionally, Rev Pro and Ring of Honor have been in partnership, but could he bring the Rev Pro Championship to Ring of Honor? Who knows?
So basically, there's a lot on the line here, including the deciding point in the US versus the world. I almost said tournament. It's not really a tournament. It's a competition.
Sure.
Friends, it's early for me.
Best of 7 series, side headlock here.
Whoa.
Drop down, shoulder tackle.
Best of 7. That's what I was looking for.
Swann.
Whoa.
Drop down. Oku. Off the rope. Spins him around. In position. Into the takeover there. Drop kick.
And you can see it on the knee pad and on the trunks. Michael Oku, master of the half crab. And Ian, the other night we saw him in that 6-man tag match at the Super Show. He locked a half crab on 3 men at the same time, 3 legs put together.
Which you rapidly and accurately noted that was a 1.5 crab.
You know, I gotta do math on the fly. It's fine. And right now, it's impressive. Michael Oku taking it to Rich Swann, who, again, although Oku is coming in here as a champion, we have to give Swann the experience edge. So this, to me, is very impressive.
And you got to wonder how the jet lag plays out. You know, sometimes the first night on the tour, I've done it with Ring of Honor. You go to England, say, and you've done it too. You know, that first night is, wow, you have the adrenaline kick in. And then night 2, you still have a little bit of that excitement. Covered here, 1, 2.
Well, and everything's different. You don't have your food's different. Like you don't have your normal diet, your normal training plan. You're all discombobulated. But Michael Oku, whatever he's feeling on the inside, he's not showing it on the outside right now, Ian. He's in control.
Collected individual for sure. As he wrenches in the headlock here. Referee in great position to make sure that.
Yeah, checking.
And you see Rich trying to get that. Yeah, great move there, the adjustment, but an adjustment by Oku to keep his arm under the jaw there. Shot to the midsection.
Oh, wow. What a slap.
Off the ropes, drops down. Leapfrog. Wow, handsprings out of it. Single leg drop kick stuns Michael Oku.
Oku didn't see that one coming at all.
And Swann, who is no stranger to championship gold, may be on his way to adding another to his resume here. Swann lining up the spine, direct hit there.
It sounds like the crowd is pretty split here.
Oh, again to the spine. And that's going to create some involuntary movement. That's going to create some pins and needles in the hands and feet.
Oku trying to roll into the corner and escape, and Swann follows right behind. Oh, what a chop. And now it's Swann.
Off the ropes. Wow! Planting off the shoulder of Oku. And with the back kick there, cover 1, 2.
Rich Swann, though, not letting go of the wrist, in full control of Michael Oku now.
Stepping over. Wrenching the neck.
Oku keeps checking his nose. Maybe he can. I don't see any blood there right now, but that doesn't mean that there's not something knocked a little bit loose there. You know, he might be able to feel that things aren't quite right.
Yeah, the deviated septum, that'll mess with your vision and your equilibrium. On that back kick, he may have broken Oku's nose. Arm
drag to break it up, but Swann again, a single leg drop kick through the face and back to the nose is Michael Oku.
Yeah, that will ruin your day if you've broken your nose. And when you break your nose, it doesn't necessarily bleed.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Swann just...
He willingly put him into the outside. I don't believe the Rev Pro Cruiserweight Championship can be decided on the outside. Oh! But...
into the steel steps.
Yeah, Swann is going for blood here.
And, Ian, we weren't sure if that nose was broken. Something's not right with it now after that. And Swann...
right in front of us here on the announced position.
Swann has got
right in front of us.
Michael Oku seated in the timekeeper's chair. Swann breaking the count, but coming back outside.
Smartly.
Wait a second.
And I'm going to get out of the way here, Beta.
God! Over our table is Michael Oku.
And Oku to the outside here. Swann calling for one more here.
Where are they going to go?
I hope not here. And he's...
Okay, we're trying to keep a hold on our monitor and all of our equipment. We apologize if we break up a little bit here. We're trying to keep it together.
Oh, not again. He's and they're coming right back for us again.
Ian, get out of the way.
Rich Swann, full head of steam.
Michael Oku exploding into Rich Swann, who was coming full force. Those two collided with so much velocity.
And a collision. Big drop kick there. Scary moment for us.
We're back at the table because they're back in the ring. Swann with a bicycle kick. Turning it around again. And you can see Swann feeling out his jaw. Maybe something a little knocked loose for him too.
Swann back up to his feet first here inside the ring. The challenger in control. It is 3-3. U.S. versus the world. Ian Riccaboni, Beta Scott. The winner of this will not only either capture or retain the British Cruiserweight Championship, but they will also win the U.S. versus the World Series.
And looks like Oku might be fading a little bit here, Ian. He's reaching, but Swann is still holding tight. Oku getting up to his feet and landing a few blows here, but Swann still trying to break him down. Oku blocks.
Wow. Forearm connects.
Blocks again and hits Swann right in the face.
Let's go, Rick.
Forearms are staggering Swann at this point. Irish whip. Kick to the midsection. DDT!
Like a pogo stick. Except it was the spine of Rich Swann. And Oku headed up top.
All the way up. It's Oku! Hook the leg, stacks him! Two! Just the two there. Just a 2 count for Oku. The crowd rallying behind this great star from Great Britain.
And we've said it time and again, Ian, these are star-making events. And if you didn't know Michael Oku, you know him now. He's got the leg, the master of the half crab.
That great grip, hand to wrist grip there. The pressure's tight. If he can turn him, he's in trouble.
Swann
fighting out of it here. Oh! Sends him back down.
And now Michael Oku.
Springboard from the top. Wow! Nobody home.
Swann back in control.
Oh! Flipping guillotine leg drop. Oh, Beta.
Oku in trouble. Can he do it, Swann?
Swann splash. Hooks the leg. Two. Just a 2 count there.
Too close. And Swann back up.
Second rope on the inside. Rich Swann.
450. What? Out of the way. It's Oku. Drop kick through the face.
Springboard. Moonsault from the top. Hook the leg. Two. Could be it. raging desperately. He is in dead center. As he's making his way toward the ropes, he does.
Now we break.
And Oku taking a second here to regroup. Trying to figure out what's going to come next. Oh, wait a second, Ian.
Oku's got an idea here, Veda. Oku!
Over the top, connecting. Swann back inside.
Wow! Spinning kick there from Swann. And, whoa! And he may have tweaked his knee there, holding that right knee as Oku. Whoa! Almost a standing crossberry
Yeah,
flop.
incredible.
What great athleticism we're seeing here now.
Swann back inside.
Oh, but Oku, don't turn your back. Don't turn your back on Rich Swann. Standing moonsault.
Now he nailed it. And Swann, though, still clutching the leg. Like you said, he may have tweaked something on the outside. Has a history of some leg and ankle problems as well, does Rich Swann.
And that certainly does not bode well against the master of the half crab, but it's...
Got to get Oku back inside if he's going to become the new champion.
Yeah, Swann bringing Oku back in.
Oh.
Wow! Kick to the back of the head there. Up the ropes. Swann with a pump kick there.
Oh!
Thrust kick to the midsection.
Wait, Oku with the misdirection.
Catches him with the knee. Wow! Took his head off. Could it be? 2.
And Ian, I had to kill my tongue. I was ready to call it a new champ. And somehow Michael Oku kicking out. I'm not keeping track of the time here, but we got to be going on 25 minutes, 25 minutes here.
I believe we're just over the 20-minute mark, if my time is correct. Both of these men emptying it out, giving their all here. And Rich Swann,
checking, yeah.
He's starting to try and make his way back to his feet. He's coming to, clearing the cobwebs. We see some movement from Oku. Oku now turning in the direction of Swann.
And I think Rich Swann at this point just gutting it out.
And we're at 8 on the standing 10 count. Both men showing they are back to their feet here.
Oh.
Across the jaw of Oku. Now Oku!
Just a hard right. Swann though with a slap. And these two just holding nothing back this deep into a match too.
Stakes could not be higher. Title on the line, U.S. versus the world. 3-3. Swann, Oku, Swann, Oku, Swann, Oku, Swann, Oku.
Oh! The crowd here becoming unglued. How can they keep going?
Oh! To the back of the head. Wow! Hits him with the knee to the face.
And now Oku looking towards the heavens, climbing up top.
All the way, he won with that frog splash.
Whoa.
In the
Whoa.
6-man. Could we see it here?
Swann is far.
Tasted victory already this weekend with that move. He's going to have to go back to the drawing board. Pull out a playbook here.
Oh!
Swann, body scissors, takes Oku over.
Swann not going to let it happen, but super kick.
Swann following him up. Swann in deep pain here. All the way to the top.
And Rich Swann feeding off the energy of the fans here in Dallas.
Second rope on the inside here. Swann!
Wait!
Counter by Oku! Half grab! It's
locked in! And it's deep!
Oh, and he taps!
Here's your winner, securing a victory 4-3 for the world, and still undisputed British Cruiserweight Champion, Michael Oku!
A hard-fought bout, but this young man from England is on not only the path to retaining and defending that title, but on the path to superstardom, picking up a win against former Impact World Champion Rich Swann, and picking up a win for the world here, Beta.
All right, Ian. So, we represent Team USA.
Yes.
Our team did lose today.
We did.
But with that main event,
Yeah.
getting the world the winning point, listen, we're all global citizens here. Everyone wins today. What an event here at WrestleCon, US versus the world, and Michael Oku standing tall. What a star.
Absolutely great effort here from Rich Swann. A great bout. We hope you enjoyed all 7 bouts as much as we did. I want to thank the fans who joined WrestleCon. This is my final event this weekend. It's been a blast and a pleasure to join you right here. And thanks for having me in the booth with you, Beta. I know that your weekend continues.
We got 3 more, but you know what?
Right.
If they're all as good as this one, I don't mind at all.
It doesn't feel like work if you love what you're doing.
And maybe we got Swann still in the ring here.
Outstretched hand. And there you see a sign of respect. Rich Swann on the left. Michael Oku retains the title on the right. Raising the hand of the victor, Michael Oku. Retaining the title and picking up the victory for the world. Want to thank everybody for joining us here at US versus the World here at WrestleCon. Many more great events still to come. Be sure to tune in. For Beta Scott, I'm Ian Riccaboni. Thanks so much for watching. Happy wrestling, everybody. We'll see you throughout the weekend here at WrestleCon.
For those of you that are still here, Rich, 1 second. 5 years ago, I had my first professional wrestling match. I was a complete unknown. So when I walked through the curtain, people thought it'd be funny to say, "Hey, it's Rich Swann." It was a tag match. So when I was on the apron, they said, "Tag Rich Swann, tag Rich Swann." When I got tagged in, they'd say all night long. It's because they didn't know who I was, but I made sure from that day on, everybody was going to know my name. Sometimes they do that when they say a black wrestler is another black wrestler, they think they are the king of comedy. But usually when they're saying that wrestler's name, they are talking about the black wrestler at that time that is doing the most, that is doing the best things in 2017. You were the guy that I looked up to, that loads of black wrestlers around the world look up to. I still
look at you now, and because of that story, this is such a weird, very, very weird, full circle moment for me. But I get to step in the ring with you, a guy that I've been watching forever. You go to this big Cruiserweight champion, and to have the match I've had here, being thrown over to America for a kid that's from London, the poor part of London. You guys don't understand.
Let me tell you something. I don't give a damn where the fuck you from, if you're from England, Germany, United States, anywhere in this fucking country, Canada. If you got heart like this, we've all won. I know it was U.S. versus the world, but brother, I've experienced the same shit, and I came up from it, and I'm so happy that you said I inspired you, but goddamn it, man, you are going to inspire so many people. You are going to light this goddamn world up with the love of professional wrestling. Thank you all for attending U.S. versus the World. My name's Kurt Adonis. Please enjoy the rest of your WrestleCon experience.